Hey all, Pixel from Improbable Garage here, and this is going to be a quick and dirty video because what I need to do is get that prepped for snow. And I thought I was going to have a little more time, but there's a storm coming in, so the two things I need to do are spray down a bunch of the underside with fluid film for rust protection, and then I need to swap out the wheels. The wheels I'm going to do tonight because I don't need as much light for that, but the rain may be coming in tonight. So I need to get this done while it's dry. I'm not going to get as thorough a job as I really want to with this done, just because of timing and whatnot. But I do need to lay some tarps down and then park over that, just so I don't get the lanolin and oil all over the driveway and end up with a slippery driveway. So I'm going to put you in time lapse and we're going to get started on that. Alright, I think that'll about do it. It's all over my glasses and face. I'm going to show you in a second, but I wasn't trying to get everything. Basically what I was trying to do is get the sort of, more or less the frame rail outwards on both sides. Everything that either I repaired or that had surface rust on it, or anything like adjacent to that, is what I was trying to hit. Because the inner of these seem to be very well rust-proofed, but the outer section seems to be much more likely to rot. So that was my concentration. I also did as much of the front suspension as I could reach because that has surface rust on it from one end to the other. So let me see if you'll be able to see. I don't know, it's kind of dark under there. Alright, yeah, this is showing up pretty decently. The stuff is clear to slightly yellow, but you can see the sort of darker wetness on stuff back here. Yeah, got the axle, brake lines, the metal along where I repaired here. The inner panel wasn't rusted, but I tried to get like the edge where stuff was welded on, the whole front suspension. Yeah, just over and over again. One of the other things I did was every single bolt or screw or fitting I could see, I hit that with it as well, on the theory that if it protects the threads, great. If it soaks in and makes the bolts easier to remove later, even better. But yeah, just tried to kind of hit everything. Tried to hit where I've punched holes through for the seats, that kind of thing. So the front wheel wells aren't great because the wheels are in the way, but when I swap out the tires I can hit that. But yeah, this all makes me feel a little bit better. This stuff is basically lanolin, the stuff from sheep, and a solvent to make it liquid. So what essentially happens is over a couple of days that solvent evaporates out and it just leaves the coating of lanolin behind, which from all reports works pretty damn well. It's not a permanent solution, you have to reapply it every year, but it's a nice, easy, quick solution. So this all makes me feel a little bit better. Gives me an extra layer of protection because I will be driving the van during the winter. So I'm gonna, yeah, just, I hope it works well, and we'll see from there. Alright, it's actually the next day because while I planned on swapping the wheels over after work, it ended up being just driving freezing rain, so I wasn't going to do it then. And then now today, I've been working, I work from home, but it's also been just raining all day, so it's now dark out, but not actively raining. The thing is, the temperature is supposed to plummet tonight. Like, it's been in the 50s today and pouring rain, and by tomorrow morning it's going to be 16 degrees. So everything's going to freeze up. It's just going to be, the world's going to be an ice rink. So I want to get those wheels swapped over now before I have to try and do it on ice. So I'm going to do that. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see because it's dark out, but I just need to get it done. But yeah, we're just going to get those wheels swapped over. All right, apparently I left the camera on time lapse when I tried to record the prior bit. Doing the wheels was a fail because I can't find my lug nuts for the rear wheels. They're the shank style, so I need the regular cone style in order to be able to put on the steel wheels. They're somewhere in the garage. I'm sure I put them somewhere clever. I'm sure I'm going to find them like the next time I go digging around in there, but I tore it apart as much as I could in a rush. Couldn't find them, so I just had to run out to the store to pick the lug nuts up and pick something else up that was what I wanted to get done after I swapped the wheels anyway. But the temperature is dropping like a stone. It's blowing like hell outside, so I just need to get these wheels on before everything freezes up, including me. I did get some lug nuts. Unfortunately, what was available means I'm now going to have different size as far as like the socket that fits it, lug nuts front and rear, but whatever. I found some lug nuts. Good enough. So I'm going to get those on. I'm going to try and set this up to film, but the battery is really low, so we may not have time lapse, but I'm going to get those wheels on. All right, real quick. Wheels are swapped. Lug nuts are on. Put anti-seize on the threads. Pipe up the tires because they were a little low. So the van's as ready as it can be for the upcoming weather. So, and it's freezing and blowing like hell, so I'm going inside. I will talk to you later. Bye.